Hey, good people, and welcome to Missy's Monday After. I'm Missy, and basically, what I would like to do is share my insight and my thoughts and just comments on NFL games that I've been watching this season with like individual minded people like yourself. So please, if you like what you're hearing, or even if you don't like what you're hearing, let's communicate. Hit the like, give me a thumbs up, few thumbs down, comment, share, subscribe, really subscribe. So just hit the subscribe button and we can just get it popping. We can just communicate. Like I said, I wanted to just bring this to people in my age group that, normally don't get online or want to, express themselves. And I'm like, hey, if you in the 50 and fly club, if you in the 40 and flirty club, if you in the 30 and thirsty club, come on now. If you in the 60 and savage club and on up, even on down, mature people, let's get together, talk some sports, talk pop culture, talk anything that's on your mind. I got something to say basically from anything, on any topic, anything. This go round, I'm just talking about NFL games, and so the Missy Monday after will be the day after. Hopefully, I'll be posting the day after the Monday night games on the NFL season, and it's only on the games that I've watched. So I don't have no big, NFL package at home where I'm watching all the games. I'm just watching the 4 or 5 games that my cable subscription allows me to watch. I'm not going to a bar, this or that. I'm at home chilling, it's COVID. So I'm just trying to stay safe and still enjoy the game that I love. I'm a lifelong New York Giants fan, being a native New Yorker. Um, and I fight with my youngest son since we reside in Virginia Beach specifically. He just happens to like the Washington football team, so that's not good on our relationship, but I still love him, and here goes. So, Tampa Bay and the Cowboys set off this NFL season. Exciting game. The vet, Tom Brady, Tom Terrific Tom, the GOAT, whatever nickname you want to call him, going against the young Dak Prescott coming off that serious, I don't know, I was going to say from the ankle on up injury of last season, serious injury, but the boy looks like he didn't miss a step. He looked good. And usually when I put that DT on the end, it's something serious. But Dak looked good. Even though they lost the game, it was very exciting how he hung in there. And Tom appreciated it because usually when Tom give you that hug around the waist, that's something serious. That's a sign around respect. He's going to say something in your ear, give you some encouraging words, and you as a young player, should appreciate hearing something from someone on Tom's caliber. And as long as Tom has been playing, nothing but nuggets that he's going to give you. So I thought it was a nice sign of respect that Tom encouraged Dak after the game about how he played and continue, keep it going. Except when he plays the New York Football Giants. Okay, so love what um, love how both teams set it off and they came out strong. Still emotional, from the 9/11 20th. You don't even want to call it anniversary, you know. It's nothing to celebrate, but the resilience of our New York people and people from around the world, Americans as a whole, that it was just a touching, emotional, exciting way to set off the NFL season. So kudos to both teams. Next, I guess I'll speak on the game that I was watching but kind of didn't want to watch, right? Philly against Atlanta. So the Eagles defense, looked really good. Looked really good. Cox, all of them, they was beef. Oh, I loved it, right? Atlanta. Matty Ice, you need some help, bro. You need some help. And y'all were basically like exposed. Y'all look terrible. That offensive line was something. Ugh. So I can't put it all on Matty Ice. If you don't have time to throw, what you gonna do? We know he's not a run, extend the play kind of guy. He's a pocket passer. So they need to work on that. Let's see what else I had. Oh, Jalen Hurts. I love him for a Rook plus one, right? 2-year player who was dealt kind of ugh, in the beginning when he was first at Philly, but Philly is like that. I'm not even going to go into them right now. But he looked good. He was composed. Coach Saban, he breeds those NFL players out of Alabama. So I I love seeing Jalen flourish. So I hope he continues to do so, and they give him time to do that, and he can continue to work on increasing his gameplay with the Eagles. But they really look good. Falcons got work to do. Next up, how about the good old Washington football team in the San Diego Chargers, right? That powder blue from the Chargers is awesome. I love looking at their unis. I love that young quarterback. What's his name? I don't know. I had it here somewhere. He looked good. Hebert. Am I pronouncing it right? He looked good. Um, Washington. Oof, all I can say is Chase Young is a stud. Chase Young, that dude, that youngin. And to know that he was like the backup behind the backup behind the backup at Ohio State, and you leave college and then you flourish into such a great defensive football player when you get into the pros. That's great to see, right? So when we watch our young players from high school, I'm starting to watch more high school games that are nationally televised to the college games, and then you see them, progress into the NFL, and then they flourish in the NFL. It's a great thing. Let's see, I was still pissed about the Washington football team not even being able to choose a decent nickname for the team. You know, could you have held a I don't know, like a sweepstakes with your fans so that they can give you some names? To me, it just kind of shows that they really had a hard time getting rid of the Redskins as their name. And they were like, you know what? F it. I'm just going to say we're the Washington football team. We're not even going to try to choose another name. And I was like, y'all could do better than that. But I'm not a Washington fan. I'm not gonna harp on that. Next game I watched. Oh, KC and Cleveland. I'm loving Cleveland's, they ball caps, the emblem on there. They kind of changed it up. The Browns, y'all got some nice pieces. Y'all should have learned your lesson. Don't sleep on Patrick Mahomes. He is a no quit until the bell rings type of player. And y'all kind of let your foot off the neck of this team. And they got back in it and they won. So I hope you're not defeated. I hope you learned that you got to keep your foot on the neck when you up on some of these teams. The Patrick Mahomes, the Tom Brady's, these kind of plays, they don't quit. They don't get dejected. They're like, as long as I can throw the ball, I'm going to try to make a play. And y'all need to learn from that. That's just me. Other than that, Harris, when he was like rumbling and stumbling, to get the first downs, KC, they don't quit. They don't quit. So Cleveland, it was a loss, but it should have been a lesson also. Don't let up. Don't let up. Continue to make plays till the end and then win, right? And I guess my final game that I ended up watching, snooze fest, was the Green Bay Saints game. The upside of that game is that Jameis Winston, I like Jameis. We used to, and when I say we the public, maybe the media more so. But when I saw him at Florida State, I liked him. Tampa Bay, for whatever reason, he was growing. He was still a young man, finding himself, but he's an exciting player. And I think New Orleans needs that type of swag, confidence, cockiness, upbeat personality that Jameis brings to the team. Plus, he got a hell of an arm. He could throw that ball. He can extend it when he needs to, when he runs. But he's more of a passer, and he has a great arm. So Jameis came to play. Aaron Rodgers did not, and it showed. Um, and I don't even want to say if he did not come to play, but the fact that he missed the whole preseason going through his drama, it showed. You need time on the field with your guys so you can get that rhythm down and all of that. Even when you throw catch outside, with your friends in the yard, when you throw a zip pass and they miss it, you like, why you miss it? And then you learn how to put a little bit more touch on the ball. And he got some new pieces, and so they might not, they need to get those little idiosyncrasies down, right? That's my big word for today. So basically, that's my four games for you. Um, I didn't even speak on my Giants, and I didn't watch the game. It wasn't shown. Fox, they had hyped me up, right? The Fox network. You could hear, Joe and Troy talking about the Green Bay game, but they were showing the Giants coming through the tunnel. And I was like, oh, we couldn't see the Giants? I'm glad we didn't because they got the beat down. But that's a whole nother story. But, you know, it is what it is. So hopefully, oh, I know I'll get to watch them on Thursday. And so I'll speak on that next week with my segment for next week's games, week two. So that's all it is. I'm just talking about the games that I see. I like to give out, like, when you watch a game, my uni for the week went to the Browns. I'm gonna have to get a hat. I know I got a girlfriend. She a big Browns fan. Um, and I might get her as a present, but I'm really gonna be the one rocking it. And so the uni for the week went to the Browns, right? And I would guess my Oh, I got a ref for the week too. Because some of the refs, especially they bringing in women, more people of colors, giving younger refs. We were, used to, we watched the Ed Hockleys for years, but we need some fresh blood, fresh faces in there. So I gotta give a big shout out to the referee. Was it Maya? Right? Maia, Maya Campbell. I might be mispronouncing her name. I have my notes somewhere. I'm sorry, Maya, but I know she's HBCU grad, first African American female referee officiating a game. She teaches here in Virginia Beach, so I'm proud of that. Plus, she's a native New Yorker, right, from Rochester. Although I'm a Queens native, but so I like the similarities there. So she's a sister, and she was doing her thing, and that's great to see that the NFL is finally recognizing that fans are not just white men. You know, we come in all shapes, sizes, colors, ethnicities, backgrounds, whatever. Fans are fans. And so the NFL is starting to recognize that, but they need to kind of step it up. That's all I'm going to say on that. So I'll go ahead and end the segment with my little motto, which is basically if you can't, like if you physically can't do something, don't. But if you can, try, right? If you can't, don't. But if you can, try. Um, do something. Try something. What? If you fail, so what? You tried. And if you're successful, then you're saying I should have did it sooner. So peace out until my next episode. Once again, if you like what you hear, drop something in the comment section, like and hit the subscribe and share. You'll see it on Macmama TV. Until then, I'm out.